Seoul, July 31st, 2025. Is this real or just a dream finally coming true? That's the sentence most uttered by millions of BTS fans around the world when a video less than a minute long went viral on social media, showing two long-missed figures walking side by side at Incheon International Airport. They are Taehyung and Jungkook, two members of BTS whose names are not only tied to the global music stage, but also to an unbreakable bond of friendship. This moment felt like a fragment of memory brought to life, a scene fans had long yearned for, when two friends rarely seen together in public finally shared one frame, one step, one direction, and one smile that shook the hearts of millions of ARMY. In the midst of the airport crowd, under the flashing lights of cameras and shouts calling their names, Taehyung and Jungkook walked side by side, sending a silent message that time and distance could never truly break their connection. The video, first uploaded by the account at kpop on X, lasted only 37 seconds, but in less than an hour, it dominated worldwide trending topics. Views skyrocketed into the millions within minutes, proving how deep ARMY's longing was for this rare moment of togetherness. For many fans, this wasn't just an ordinary encounter. It was a spark of hope rekindled after 2 long years in which BTS rarely appeared together publicly due to individual schedules and mandatory military service that kept them apart. And now, with just one short video, the world stopped for a moment, witnessing two souls reunited under the relentless spotlight of flashing cameras following their every move. The usual rush at Incheon International Airport that afternoon changed drastically when fans recognized two figures they never expected to see together. Initially, the atmosphere was just the typical hustle, passengers in a hurry, boarding announcements echoing, flashes from waiting paparazzi, but everything shifted when ARMY's voices rang out through the hall. That's Taehyung and Jungkook, both of them, together? Within seconds, phones were raised high, flashes went off, and the once normal scene transformed into a sea of hysteria mixed with happy tears. Video footage showed hundreds of fans rushing toward the barricades, calling out their idols' names with trembling voices. Some even covered their mouths in disbelief, unable to process that what they were seeing was real. Jungkook, in a black hoodie and mask covering part of his face, looked slightly shy amid the crowd, but his eyes scanned the surroundings warmly. Taehyung, in a denim jacket and black cap, stayed calm, seemingly intent on keeping things peaceful. But there was one moment that made the world stop beating for a second. Taehyung, noticing Jungkook lagging half a step behind, turned back, reached for Jungkook's hand briefly with a small smile, and then gently patted the magnate's head affectionately. That simple gesture became the emotional peak for fans who witnessed it live. Many cried openly, while others shouted, "We've missed seeing you two together." The moment felt like an invisible hug from TAEKOOK to ARMY, who had only their old memories and videos of OT 7 days to hold on to. A reporter on site shouted, "It's been so long since we've seen you two walking together like this." Taehyung laughed softly, glanced at Jungkook, and replied quietly, "We've missed you all too," before they continued toward the departure gate. The sentence was short, but its impact was massive. ARMY's Worldwide wrote that those words made them cry nonstop, reaffirming the unbreakable bond between idols and their fans. Camera flashes, fan screams, and every little captured moment in that crowded airport are now the most discussed topic globally. Many say the energy that filled the space that day is indescribable. It was as if the entire world paused to witness two friends reunited after years apart. The TAEKOOK Airport reunion on July 31st, 2025, didn't just melt the hearts of Korean fans. It spread like wildfire across the globe. Within 2 hours, almost every major international outlet ran the story on their front pages. Top entertainment media like Billboard, Rolling Stone, Variety, as well as leading Asian platforms such as Dispatch, Simpy, and Naver Entertainment, dubbed it the most emotional BTS reunion in recent years. Rumors exploded almost instantly. Many believed their appearance together wasn't coincidental. Sources in Korea's entertainment industry said Taehyung and Jungkook were heading to the US for a prestigious international fashion event. But hotter speculation suggested a secret collaboration project involving the two. This theory gained traction because their warm interaction was highly visible, something rare these days. Fans believe the management allowed this exposure intentionally, hinting that something big is being prepared for ARMY. Theories circulating among fans included a TAEKOOK music collaboration, a duet single dropping this year before the full BTS reunion in 2026, a second season of their travel show, Are You Sure? Beloved for showcasing their genuine friendship, a full BTS OT7 surprise appearance at an upcoming global event, with this airport moment serving as a teaser. Big hit music remained silent, fueling even more speculation and shaking the K-pop world with endless possibilities. This moment reignited ARMY's greatest wish, a full BTS comeback with all 7 members. After a long hiatus due to military service, fans had waited more than 2 years for this dream. Seeing the two magnates walking together, sharing a tender moment, felt like a sign that the countdown to their reunion had truly begun. If TAEKOOK can appear together publicly, maybe this is the start of BTS returning, wrote a US fan on a global forum. That statement echoed what millions felt worldwide. This short airport moment might be the first spark of BTS's long-awaited rebirth on the world stage. If TAEKOOK's walk side by side at Incheon International Airport was a shocking delight to the world, the reaction of ARMY globally became an unstoppable emotional wave. That 37-second video was more than a simple recording. It triggered a flood of longing, happiness, and hope that millions of BTS fans had been holding in for years. Several ARMY present at the airport shared their experiences online, and their words made the world drown in deep emotions. A Korean fan named Minji, 23, said during her live stream, "I couldn't stop crying. The moment I saw them walking side by side, every old memory came rushing back. I remembered the OT7 concerts, their laughter on variety shows, all those moments. It felt like a dream finally came true. Taehyung even turned and waved at us. That was the most precious second of my life." Another ARMY, who had traveled from Thailand, claimed she was there by coincidence when this happened. "I was only here for my flight tomorrow, but seeing them today, this feels like fate. It's as if the universe wanted to give me the most beautiful gift." I ran with other fans, and when I saw Taehyung pat Jungkook's head, I truly sobbed. It wasn't just a gesture, it was genuine love between them and also for us. It wasn't only those on site. Millions of ARMY worldwide admitted they couldn't hold back tears when they watched the video for the first time. Many replayed it dozens of times, feeling like they were reliving the golden days when BTS frequently appeared together as 7 comments flooded X and TikTok, saying things like, "TAEKOOK together again, it feels like my heart that's been empty for so long is finally full. My tears haven't stopped since this video came out. Thank you, God. Thank you, BTS." They're not just walking, they're carrying all our hopes with every step. Slow-motion edits of Taehyung reaching for Jungkook's hand, paired with BTS songs like Spring Day or Magic Shop, went viral on TikTok, gaining millions of likes within hours. Many ARMY called this moment a new chapter for BTS and ARMY, as if the universe itself had sent a sign that happiness was returning. One thing fans couldn't ignore was how natural and genuine their interaction felt, even though they had rarely been seen together in public since enlisting for military service. Industry insiders in Korea claimed that their friendship not only remained intact but actually grew stronger after going through difficult times separately. An insider close to the two told Dispatch, "Taehyung and Jungkook have always had a brother-like relationship. They've gone through everything together, from trainee days, BTS's glory years, to their more mature lives now." This emotional moment wasn't just a reunion. It was proof of their very real, unshakable bond. Many ARMY believed what they saw at the airport was a display of unconditional support between two lifelong friends, a bond unbroken despite distance, time, and circumstances trying to keep them apart. If TAEKOOK's appearance moved ARMY to tears, its impact on the K-pop industry and international media was equally seismic. Many dubbed the event BTS's emotional reawakening, a turning point that could shape the group's path moving forward. After 24 hours of wild speculation online, Big Hit Music finally released a short statement on the morning of August 1st, 2025. Taehyung and Jungkook were on an international flight to the United States to attend a special invited event. We are grateful to fans who greeted them with love and support at Incheon Airport. We kindly ask for everyone's understanding to respect our artists' privacy. The statement gave no details about their US agenda or the rumored collaboration. But the phrase "special invited event" sparked another wave of theories, with ARMY convinced Big Hit was deliberately hiding something bigger until the time was right. Foreign media calls it a historic reunion. It wasn't just Korean outlets. Global publications joined in. Billboard headlined, "TAEKOOK reunites," a glimpse of hope for BTS OT7 comeback, calling the moment a strong signal that BTS is slowly moving toward full unity again. The New York Times wrote an emotional op-ed. Just a 37-second clip, yet the world felt transported back to BTS's peak era. TAEKOOK reminds us that music is never just about songs. It's about deep, human connections that endure through time. Meanwhile, BBC Entertainment speculated this might be Big Hit's strategy to test public reaction ahead of a potential TAEKOOK subunit or project before the highly anticipated 2026 group comeback. Industry analysts see three major possibilities following this viral reunion. 1. A special TAEKOOK collaboration, a duet song or visual project dropping this year as a gift for ARMY, marking their togetherness post-military service. 2. Are you sure? Season 2. The return of their beloved travel show, this time with deeper, more heartfelt storytelling. 3. Preparation for full BTS OT7 comeback. Some believe Big Hit deliberately let this airport moment surface as a calculated spark to reignite global anticipation for BTS's historic reunion. A veteran K-pop journalist commented, "Big Hit rarely exposes member interactions casually. If this scene was captured so clearly, chances are high it's part of a larger plan to ready the world for BTS's new era." For ARMY, whatever the case may be, one truth remains. This fleeting airport moment has reignited a fire that had dimmed for too long.